It is important to use the library's website for research because it gives you access to millions of materials that you would normally have to pay for. Also, the resources included have been chosen and vetted by librarians, which means they're trustworthy and part of the scholarly conversation, which you are now a part of. Here we are on the library's website. The address is scu.edu/library. Make it your homepage like I have. The library has organized its resources into different buckets. Sometimes you want to search the biggest bucket to have the widest search. And sometimes you're going to have to use a more small bucket to have a more narrow and targeted search. The center of the library's website is your portal into all these buckets. We're going to go through them one by one. One search is the largest bucket that is available to you. It has over 300 databases that the library subscribes to. It has all of the library's books, and it has some other information as well. The second bucket is OSCAR, which is the library's catalog. This will tell you what the library owns. It's mostly used for books, but it can be used for other things as well. Databases is the third tab. These are resources that the library subscribes to for you, and your tuition money pays the subscription fees. So please take advantage of having access to all these resources. If you don't go through the library's website, or after you're a student, you will be prompted to pay for these and hit a paywall when you're doing Google searches. Also on Google Scholar. We have them organized by subject and by title, so I encourage you to come in here and explore what databases could be available for your classes you're taking this quarter or for your major. The other cool thing about the library website is that you can get help 24/7. Let's face it, I know you're going to use Google, and that's okay. We should all use Google. But there's a few things that you should know if you're going to use Google to do your research. Here on this diagram, you can see that on one side, we have the library's website. If you log in through the library's website to all of the resources, you get access to over 300 databases that we subscribe to, streaming videos that we subscribe to, all the books that we own, and much, much more. But you can see this line in the center, which represents the paywall. If you're on the outside of the paywall, there's a lot of information that you're not going to be able to find and access. So when you're searching Google, you may think, I get free access to a bunch of free information. That's great. But actually, you have to remember that there's a Google algorithm at play when you see your results ranked on your first page. So marketers have figured out how that algorithm works, and they put keywords and other tags and headings into their website to boost the ranking to page 1. Also, when you get your results on page 1, there's going to be .com websites from local businesses and other things that it brings back based on your geotagged location. So you have to go past the first page of results to find good stuff, and you might be digging for a while. Also, Google Scholar is super useful and super helpful, but there's a couple things you should know about it. Here I have a page of results from a Google Scholar search. I have inserted a link called Find It at SCU Libraries that'll direct me to the library resources if I want to get the full text of something that's not available as a PDF through Google Scholar. If you want to do the same thing, you want to go to your settings, then you want to go to Library Links and search for Santa Clara University. And then in the case of this one here, I don't have a PDF link or a Find It at SCU Libraries link, which is pretty unfortunate. If I click on the title, I'm expecting to get the article, but as a matter of fact, it's trying to charge me $29.95 for it. If I had originally just gone through the library's resources from the beginning, I would not have been prompted to pay at this point. Another cool tool you can use is the Google Advanced Search screen. Here you can tell it, I only want these specific words, no synonyms, no changes. Or maybe there's some words that I don't want. Also, I can limit to a site or a domain, so I could just search the Santa Clara University website if I wanted, or if I want to search a whole domain, I can do just .gov, .edu, .org, etc. So then, when I do my search, all of the websites that come back end in .gov.